question is asking us to solve for the pOH of a solution with 6.1 grams of H2SO4. So if I'm looking for pOH, so if I'm solving for pOH, I do have to know what my hydroxide concentration is. Okay, and this question hasn't given me any information about that. But what I do know is I have 6.1 grams of H2SO4 and I'm dissolving it in 300 mils of water. When you see questions like this, start by writing your dissociation or ionization equation so we can see what ions are present. So this is an acid, it's going to ionize to make H2SO4. So when I place this into solution, it's going to ionize to give me H plus and SO4 2 minus. Remember that you have to balance it. So because I have 2 hydrogen here in my compound, I'm going to produce 2 hydrogen ions. What else do I know is the mass is 6.1 grams, and I know that the volume is 0.30 liters or 300 mils. So I need to find the concentration of hydrogen so that ultimately I can end up working my way through pH and then pOH and then hydroxide. So my first step is I need to know what's the concentration of this. And we have enough information to solve. Right now I have grams and I have liters. So I need to convert this to moles per liter. So my first step is to cancel out those grams. 6.1 grams of H2SO4 times the molar mass of H2SO4. The molar mass is 98.09 grams per mole for H2SO4. So if I'm trying to cancel out grams, I need to write this 98.09 grams of H2SO4 on the bottom so that this cancels per 1 mole. So I'm trying to end up with moles per liter. We're looking for a concentration. I've got the moles. I need the liters part now. So I'm going to use my volume and I'm going to write it on the bottom because that's where I want liters to be. Grams will cancel. We're left with moles over liters. And we get, so we'll enter this in your calculator just like that with all of your brackets. 1 times 1 over 98.09 times 1 divided by 0.3, and we get 0.207 moles per liter. So remember, this is the concentration of my solute. I'm trying to find the concentration of hydrogen. So if we're looking for the concentration of an ion, we have to use the mole ratio. So 0.207 moles of H2SO4 times by the mole ratio. I want to cancel out moles of H2SO4 and be left with moles of H plus. If I look at the coefficients, H plus is 2 over 1. So I get 0.414 mole per liter of hydrogen ions. So this is only the first step. The question asked me for the pOH. So now that I know the hydrogen concentration, I can use that to find pH, negative log of hydrogen or hydronium, same thing, is going to give me pH. So negative log of 0.414 mole per liter All right, so I have hydronium. I can find pH. I end up with 0.383. This is my pH, though. The question wanted pOH. And remember that pOH can be found using hydroxide concentration, which I don't have, or we can subtract from 14 to give me the pOH. So 14 minus 0.383 gives me 13.617. If we look at our significant digits, the mass is only 2, so this means my pOH should have 2 decimal places, 13.62.
Is it the NFL?
I don't know what the